Hello and welcome to this quick and dirty guide to the tactics cards. It unlock on day 2 of season 4. First thing you have to do to unlock the tactics card as a war zone is go into the season area and contribute by donating iron to unlock the tactics cards. Until that point, you can earn tactics cards, but you cannot use them. Once that's uncovered, it's time to access your your tactics cards. There are several ways you can access it. The first is through your inventory. You can scroll down to the bottom, and your any tactic packs of tactics cards you have will be in the bottom, and you can open those, and those will take you to the tactics card section. But you are always able to access the tactics cards through the uh, profession monument. If you click on your profession hall, your profession monument, you can click on this new button with the star, and that will open up your tactics cards. Or if you click on your little bow tie or your tie to look at your profession, you will also see an option there to access your tactics cards. As you can see, there are 10 slots available for you to insert tactics cards into. The top 4 are all battle cards. These are all combat related. The bottom 4 are all resource cards. These are all resource gathering related, although sometimes through combat. And the middle 2 are the core cards. These are the cards that persist through seasons. The combat and at the top and the resource cards at the bottom will get recycled at the end of the season. Now, let's go ahead and look at the cards a little bit. If we look at the tactics card, the core card, you can see that this card allows you to upgrade the card either by having multiple copies of the card through the Ascend feature or by spending Profession XP down at the bottom. These are the only two ways to upgrade the core cards, either by having multiple copies of them or by using Profession XP, and there's not a way to recycle, dismantle, or destroy these. That's because these cards persist between seasons. The core cards have a core attribute, in this case, damage reduction from monsters of 0.3%, and typically an on-use skill. This one has a 4-hour cooldown, and for 15 minutes this will give me a 250 bonus virus resistance, and I'll take 12% less damage from monsters in PvE battles. PvE being player versus environment, which is you attacking zombies on the open world map. The way to use these abilities is by the use button here in the bottom right. If I were to click on this and use it, it would trigger the cooldown timer, and for 15 minutes I'd have increased virus resistance. These are going to be especially helpful if you're trying for first captures of strongholds, if you're going after first kills of stronger zombies, as 250 virus resistance is effectively a level of your whatever gives your virus resistance. In Season 4, that's the optometric lab. So core cards, multiple copies you can promote, and they have a star system. Every promotion requires you to complete the star, the or by Profession XP. When we look at combat and tactics cards have a basic effect that's tied to the cards. So Universal Zombie Killer, the basic effect is my squad receives 1% bonus attack, health, and defense when attacking zombies on the world map, World PvE. The bonus random attribute is that when in PvP, my heroes gain 1.8% extra health. Obviously, these are not aligned correctly, and we'll talk a little bit about that more in the future. But more importantly, at this moment, when you look at the bottom, you can replace the card or you can upgrade the card through tactical fragments. You have to have 5,000 to upgrade a card with tactical fragments. You can replace the card just by going in here and identifying another card you would rather have instead. This one is basically the same thing, it's just a better version of it being purple. So I'll go ahead and replace that. The only thing you have to do to replace cards, which can be done at any time, all of your squads are in your base, is have a slot that you're going to put them into. Again, there's no cost to replacing cards. You can replace them at any time. Your squads just all have to be in at your base. You can't have them out gathering or fighting and swap cards. You can see I said there are 10 slots and not all of the slots are open. That's because this is day 1 or day 2 of Season 4 when Tactics cards open. And if we click on here, the next resource card opens on day 3, the third resource card slot opens on day 5, and the fourth resource card slot opens on day 9. The second Tactics core card opens on day 8. And for combat, it's day 4, day 6, and day 10 that you'll get additional slots for cards as well. Now it's fairly easy to replace the cards, but that can be kind of a pain in the butt. And so they've created this loadout settings section for you. And in here, you can actually save configurations. You can see I have one in here that's set. I just want to replace this with my current one. And now in the future, I can just click on this and click use. This is because you'll want different loadouts for different activities. For example, you might have one that you like for Warzone or Buster Days that's very PvP centric. You might have another one that you want set up for when you're sending out squads to hunt Doom Elites to use up stamina during arms race. And for another one, you may want a gathering resource one when you're out sending your squads out to gather resources from tiles in the world map. It all depends on your playstyle and the cards you have, how you want to set them up, but you can absolutely mix and match and set these to anything you want and use them. You are expected to replace your loadouts regularly based on the activities you're taking part in. So do not feel obligated to select the very best one and keep it, because there's no such thing as the very best one. You are expected to swap these out regularly. Uh, at the bottom of the screen, you can see 3 additional buttons. The first button brings up a list of all of the combat cards, all of the cards, tactics cards in the game, so that you can see what they are and see what their abilities are, and what their on-use abilities, if they have them, or their random attributes can possibly be. So as you can see here, this one has the potential list of random attributes that could show up on this card. Uh, and the ones that are brighter, the ones that you own, the ones that are darker are the ones that you do not own. This is just to give you information about the cards so that you are able to make plans or identify which ones you may or may not want, and understand which ones you don't have yet. The next slot is an easy way to open up your packs. As we showed at the beginning, you can open them up from your inventory, but you can also open them up here. Green packs give you a chance of purple, blue, or green tactics cards. Blue cards give you a chance of gold, purple, blue, or green tactics cards. So if you just click on the little eye in the very top, you can see a 2% chance of core cards, 18% chance of purple cards, 35% chance of blue cards, and 45% chance of green cards. And purple cards are just gold and purple, and gold packs only give you core cards. Now you are able to get multiple ones that we talked about, and I'll just go ahead and skip the animation for this, but I'll just go ahead and open all 11 of these. Let's just open 8 of them for now. And as you can see, I got 3 blue and 5 green out of my green packs. And you can see also by the icons on there, there's some duplicates. That's a duplicate, 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 duplicate. These cards will have the same basic ability, but the random attributes may be different than each other. And as you can see, I increased the point count I had up here. Opening packs increases your point count. And as you gain more points by opening tactics packs, you get additional rewards, including packs, the ability to reset any profession experience used to upgrade a core card, so that you have that profession experience available to use for other cards if you realize you used it on the first one that you had and you decided you wanted to use it on another one later. And then also basically a choice chest box for core cards. So by the time you get to this point, if there's one you don't have or one that you want more copies of, you'll be able to select that here and go from there. And then the last pack is your inventory, or the last button is your inventory. It shows you which cards you have. As you can see, I have 2 core cards. One of them is at 1/5 fragments on the way up to 2-star. I have a whole bunch of combat cards, and I have a whole bunch of resource cards. With a lot of the resource cards you can see here being the exact same. If we click on this one, it's green, so green cards have no random effects. Blue cards have 1 random effect, and purple cards have 2, sometimes 3 random effects. It will depend on the card type. Combat cards, I believe, have 3. Yeah, the combat cards have 3 random effects. Blue cards have 1 random effect, and green cards have 0 random effects. But if we go back here and look at the different cards of the different types, this one, oh, again, that's green, so let's look at the ones of the same one. These are all the same. This one gives me free research speed up time of 8 minutes as the random effect, and this one gives me food boost production output. So this will just increase the farms on my base if I have this one equipped versus the other one that gives me free research time. When you're looking at the cards and you want to see what you're going to get when you upgrade a card, it will show you in parentheses next to it. So here, gain 2 R, those are the green packs, rarity tactical card packs. After defeating 11 monsters, if I upgrade that, that goes to 9 monsters. And you can only upgrade that by the resource cards. Now, in here, if I have multiple copies of a card, free research speed up time, boost food production, boost food iron output. So let's see, that was boost food production, and that one was boost food production. So this is 3%, so that's better than the 2.8% right here. So this one, or 2.6% right here. So this is my least valuable version. I would use the other one over that at all times. So I'm just going to dismantle this. And you can select, don't show me this again. If you have a whole bunch to dismantle, I'm going to leave it up there so I don't do something stupid on accident. I'm going to confirm. And it gave me 200 tactical fragments going from, if I open a card back up, 4K fragments to 4.2K fragments. I still need to dismantle 8 more cards to get enough, or 4 more cards to get enough tactical fragments to upgrade a single card. At the top of the screen, you'll see where you have the amount of profession experience you have and the amount of tactical fragments. If you are not yet level 100, this will likely read 0, as your profession experience will be used to level you to profession level 100. But since you do not gain additional levels past 100 in the profession experience, all profession experience gained is stored in the tactical card overview space, and this is used to upgrade your core cards. Um, as a final note, if this card, for example, gained 4 green packs after defeating 11 monsters, if this occurs, this will be up in the top left on the world map where you get your rewards for killing zombies on the world map. And that is a quick and dirty overview of the tactics cards. Uh, Be careful when dismantling cards, make sure that they're the one you want to dismantle, but you will need to dismantle cards because you need the tactical fragments. Other ways you can get tactical fragments will also be Blood Knight Descends events. You'll be able to purchase cards and fragments in the Matagama shop. We look in here under the Matagama shop, you can see there's the ability to buy packs of cards in here, including a core card, so you'll be able to purchase those as well. Um, but just remember, be aggressive in swapping cards out to suit the thing that you're doing at that point in the game. And these cards will be available all 56 days of the season. On day 57, as I understand it, resource cards and battle cards get recycled into Profession XP, but you retain any tactical fragments. There may be a desire to recycle all of your cards late on day 56. Obviously, you cannot recycle your core cards, and you should never recycle your core cards, but recycling all of your battle and resource cards to get the tactical fragments to carry into the next season. And that is the quick and dirty overview of tactics cards.